I will say this. Sometimes some things are handled with brute force. I'm sorry. You can't just be nicey because when you're too nice, people tend to see exactly if they can walk all over you. This is a conversation Anthony has needed to have all this time. This is where he needs to put his energies. This is exactly where Anthony needs to be at this point in time. Let's go.
I need to ask you something.
What's up?
And be honest with me, please. Have you or anyone you've been hanging around been smoking around Kai?
Anthony, what are you talking about?
Kai's clothes smell like weed.
Are you serious right now?
Yes, he's serious. So answer the question. It's either you have an answer to it or you don't have an answer to it. But all this talking that you're talking makes no sense. Answer the question. The clothes smell like weed. Tell us about that. That the man ask. Stop act like you're a dummy.
What are you accusing me of?
I'm asking you, have you or anyone that you've been associating with been smoking around Kai? Because the boy's clothes just don't smell like weed just out of the blue.
Anthony, are you serious right now? Is this an emergency? Like, what are you calling? You calling me to accuse me of what?
Is it an emergency? Hell yes, it's an emergency. Why would you have somebody around my son smoking? Are you smoking?
Anthony, first of all, I am a grown woman and I am a great mother. So why are you calling me accused?
No one gives a heck if you're a great mother. The point of the matter is, hey, your dude clothes smells like weed. You should be asking yourself the question, hey, you know what? I don't know about that. You know what? Let me check. Maybe he was whatever. You should be asking those questions. And don't listen to me. The Shayla fans, then please don't even start today. Because y'all coming in the comments today, may or not have issues. Because this is bad parenting. This is extremely bad parenting. We're not even talking about Kayet. How it is you not talk about Kayet? It makes no sense. That the man ask.
Me of smoking around my son.
Father, that's why I'm calling to check on you to see if you've been smoking around my son.
Wow, I can't even. Do you even know me to smoke, Anthony? Like, what are you even talking about? I would never do that around my son.
Okay, does your boyfriend smoke around my son?
Since as you want to make it personal, since as you want me to go there with you, because we've been trying to see exactly if we can circumvent one piece to the next piece. So since you want us to try it, let's go.
Wow. You really think I would allow that?
The boy's clothes just don't go around smelling like weed just out the blue.
I don't know. Maybe some weed just dropped from out or somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe Kai was just playing around and weed just dropped from the sky. Maybe it's raining weed. Maybe it's really and truly just raining weed, and that's what's going on. At this point, I'm convinced it's raining weed. You know what? I might just get high right now. I mean, just start talking slow because it's just raining real weed. I'm just seeing the trees and the birds and the bees are just getting very high.
Okay, so you're just accusing him of what? You think just because he smokes, Anthony, that we're trifling like that?
Hey, all I know is my son came to my house smelling like weed, and he's never smelled like weed before you started dating your boyfriend.
Smells like weed, Anthony. What are you talking
I don't care about the world. The world isn't my son. No, I'm not playing. Do not have people smoking around my son.
Now that's the Anthony Moasi. That's how Moasi you fight for your youth. That looks like a father right there, sir. That looks like a father. That's how a father behaves. When your kid is in danger and the mother is starting to play games, you don't play any more games. You let her know. You get on her tail. It's the same both ways, but that's how it is. You're going to be a father. That's what a father does. He stands up and becomes very, very strong and very adamant about things. No questions asked.
I'm serious, Shayla.
Are you seriously raising your voice
We all are raising our voice by right now. What you gonna do? Nothing.
at me,
It
Anthony?
seems like that's the
Only way to get through to you. Now, I'm not playing. You up here talking about, am I going to be a good father and questioning me? But you got my son coming over to my house smelling like weed?
Wow. You're really raising, after I've been so gracious to allow Kai to come back
Ain't
over.
nobody tripping on your graciousness. All right? Don't smoke around my son. And I swear to God, if he comes back here smelling like weed again, you and Iman will be sorry.
That's right. That's right, sir. Because remember, you have something called social workers. You have people like me who will come out, investigate the surrounding, notice the scent of weed, write it in a report, put it in, and then ask for the child to be taken away. That's right, Anthony. Call me. Anytime you need a social worker, call me. I'll be waiting. Anytime you need a social worker, call me. I'm ready to take I call on me so that Shayla can ball.
Anthony, first of all, don't ever in your life raise your voice at me and stop making threats. What do you even? I just told you nobody is smoking around Kai. The fact that you would call me and accuse me of that is crazy, and you have really lost your mind, like you are out of your body. Now, I don't know what you got going over there, but I will come over there and pick up my son.
All right.
You know what?
Yay. Go ahead and do that.
I will.
Yeah, and you don't want to see who the people I know. It's funny that the mother of my child is smoking weed around my son.
I am
Not. Stop saying I'm smoking around Kai. I would never do that.
Then answer the question, why does his clothes smell like weed? You have not addressed that. Instead, you've deflected them multiple of times. This, you know what, this conversation could have gone so much different. But that's what happens when women start feeling themselves, well, this type of woman, because not every woman. When you have some women who start to feel themselves like they know everything like them a god, right? And they don't know what they're actually doing. They don't know what they're doing. That's exactly what happens.
Shayla, you heard me.
And you heard me.
Well. The boy actually have some balls in the sack. I don't know. That was a very eventful thing, sir. How do you feel now? Welcome to being a real man. A real man. Welcome to being a real man. This is what real fathers do. You understand? Yes, they take on a mother or a personal if they have to in these instances where there are issues. They don't get upset about it. They understand that they have a duty as a father to protect the child's rights and the child's ability to live in a safe environment. There's nothing else to it. A man has got to do what a man has got to do. You don't shirk away from the actual thing in itself. And no matter what the mother tells you, you do what you need to do. Evan White Sr., may I big you up again, my boss, because your story, I don't know how, I think they've listened to the channel. I think they've listened to the channel, Evan White, and I think that they're trying to adapt some parts of your story, which is great, because your story is a real story, and I like say, you were telling any lies on anything at all. And I'm telling you, that little conversation I have with the Evan White Sr. has opened my eyes a lot to the whole idea of say, weed smoke and you know what I mean, and kids, and how it works with kids, and how, the substances can get in the kids' bloodstream and all that kind of thing, or in their skins and their pores. It has opened my mind. You might know some things before now, but those have kind of expounded even more on it. It bring it back to the forefront again. Things that us black folk don't normally view. Because normally, you have somebody, I don't know, Uncle Rufus or Uncle Joe that's smoking weed and the kids are around and him smoking weed in the back room, not knowing that these have been the effects and the implications. So it's a very good topic for the black populace. Wayne, may I give kudos to your writers them, since as me always a complain. Since O'Neill always a complain about writers, I'm going to give you some amount of kudos for bringing this to John Public. The black public, the black populace, thank you for bringing this to us. Because as I said before, I mean, hey, and it's not that we don't want to see other, our races get their things going. But listen, the black populace need a little bit of education. We don't mind it. We don't mind. This is great education in the form of entertainment. But should Anthony call a social worker? That's the question. Should he call a social worker? Anytime you need a social worker, call me. I'll be waiting. Anytime you need a social worker, call me. Let me take away Kai. Call on me so that you can get him, sir. Call on me. Sheila is a bad mother. Aye, aye. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.